Your brother's in prison.
He's been in prison almost 20 years.
Yeah, for convicted murder, right?
Yes, he's been in there for a first-degree murder charge, which I have to, preface by saying he's always claimed to be innocent of the crime. And he does have a foundation in British Columbia working on his behalf, going through the case again and trying to unravel it. No DNA. 20 years ago is 20 years ago. It's a very different case, but we've watched him slowly die in there over the last 20 years. I've gotten to know him, but I'm also watching a man that's 3 years older than me that's declining, type 1 diabetes, respiratory problems, sores that won't heal. His teeth are rotting out of his head. He can hardly see, and he's not looked after very well, and this is Canada. So it's very bittersweet. But, having said that, he's a gallant, smart, empathic, caring human being, and he would take a bullet for you if I said, Dre, that's my friend.
Really?
He would protect you.
I mean, you hear sometimes about, guys in prison from the perspective of the parents, but you don't often hear about it from the perspective of the sibling. And I wonder if you, your experience, you visit them, right? What that's like. Because, lots of Canadians watching have the very same experience. Some of the guys watching are in prison right now.
Well, it's a curse and a blessing that I'm his sister. Some people say it would really help him, but it doesn't always help him. Sometimes it's to his detriment.
Really?
They think that I send him money all the time. Well, newsflash, anyone incarcerated in this country is only allowed so much money. If I had $10 million, I couldn't send it to him. He's allowed $500 a year. That's what he can have. But he has, I think, paid his debt to society. It's difficult for Mom and I to go in there. We're the regular visitors. My dad doesn't go as often as he does. My dad's had a couple of strokes, and he just doesn't like going through the rigmarole. But there's drug dogs. There's a machine that it's very similar to going through the airport, the little wand where they go through things. One time they found heroin on my mother. And I'm like, you're not going to let my 74-year-old mother in? Well, she's tested positive for heroin. My mom's going to me, what's heroin? I knew you were on the pipe, Mama.